Hello, I'm Regina McCann Hess, president of Forge Wealth Management, and welcome to our Women in Wealth series. Today, we're going to talk about Social Security for divorced spouse. If you were divorced, you may qualify for Social Security benefits based on the earnings record of your ex-spouse, even if they've remarried or passed away. Now, there's two types of benefits potentially available to you. You either could have the spousal benefit or you could have the survivor benefit. If this is an area of concern for you, I highly encourage you to discuss the various options that we discussed today with your financial advisor and the role Social Security can play in your retirement income plans. So here are some of the common questions I get about divorced spousal benefits. How long do I have to be married to receive a benefit off my ex-spouse? So in order to receive a benefit based on the earnings record of your ex-spouse, you must be married for 10 consecutive years, and the divorce must have been finalized 2 years ago. If the divorce was finalized less than 2 years ago, your ex-spouse must apply for their retirement benefit in order for you to receive a spousal benefit. Okay. Another question would be, if I receive a benefit off my ex-spouse, will it reduce their benefit? The answer is no. If you receive a benefit off your ex-spouse, it will not reduce their retirement benefit. It will not impact their benefit at all. And if your ex-spouse has remarried, both you and the new spouse may be eligible for spousal and survivor benefits. Yeah, it's kind of a crazy thing. A lot of people don't know. Also, again, the benefits that are paid to you, the ex-spouse, will not affect the benefits of their new spouse. Crazy, crazy world, isn't it? Okay, another question. Does my ex-spouse need to apply for their retirement benefit for me to receive a benefit off them? No. However, it's a as long as answer. So as long as your ex-spouse qualified for Social Security retirement benefits under their earnings record and is 62 or older, deceased, or receiving Social Security disability benefits, you may be eligible for a benefit off your ex-spouse. How about, do I need to tell my ex-spouse if I'm receiving a benefit off them? No, you do not. And your ex-spouse will not be notified. As long as you have been divorced for at least 2 years and can provide the Social Security Administration proof that your marriage lasted at least 10 years, the Social Security will check to see if you qualify for a benefit based on your former spouse. And if so, you'll receive the greater of the retirement benefit or the spousal/survivor benefit off your ex. Now, one way you would prove that you've been married for 10 years to the Social Security Administration would be a marriage certificate, the marriage license, and also a divorce decree. Those are usually acceptable forms of proof of length of marriage. Okay, another question would be, what are my options if my ex-spouse is alive? So if your ex-spouse is alive, you may qualify for a spousal benefit as long as both of you are at least 62. If you begin receiving spousal benefits at your full retirement age, you can receive up to 50% of your ex-spouse's full retirement amount. Now, if you begin receiving benefits between age 62 and your full retirement age, the amount will be permanently reduced and it will not increase once you've reached your full retirement age. All right, so we're talking about full retirement age. What age is that for you? Well, it varies really depending on what year you were born. So if you were born between 1943 and 1954, your full retirement age is 66. After that, between 1955 and 1959, it increases by 2 months for every year born in those years. And then full retirement age is 67 for anyone born in 1960 or later. So full retirement age is when you get your full retirement benefit. Again, if you take it at age 62, you're going to get a reduced benefit that is going to last for the rest of your life, essentially. You don't get a bump up after that. It's a permanent decreased amount. Another question is, can I start with one benefit and switch to the other? Generally, the answer is no. The Social Security Administration will generally give you the greater of your retirement benefit or the spousal benefit off your ex-spouse. However, there are two exceptions to that rule. Exception number one, if you were born on or before January 1st, 1954, you may be eligible to start with your spousal benefit and then switch to your retirement benefit later. But in order to do this, you must be age 66 or older when you apply for any benefit, and your ex-spouse must be at least 62 or receiving Social Security benefits. Now, this strategy is known as restricted application because you are initially restricting your application to your spousal benefit. Meanwhile, your retirement benefit accrues in value by 8% per year from age 66 to 70. And at age 70 or any time between 66 and 70, you may switch to your retirement benefit. There's also exception number two. If you cannot receive your spousal benefit because your ex-spouse is not yet 62, you can start with your own retirement benefit. Then when your ex-spouse turns 62, you may receive a spousal benefit that is greater. However, if you're receiving a reduced retirement benefit, your spousal benefit will also be reduced. So let's do an example. Kim is 62 and retired. Her ex-husband, Carl, is 58. If Kim applies at 62, she'll have a reduced retirement benefit. When Carl turns 62, she may request the spousal benefit off of him. However, her spousal benefit will also be reduced because she applied for her retirement benefits before reaching her full retirement age. And remember, we just went through and told you about all the different full retirement ages depending on what year you were born. Anything before that full retirement age is a permanent decrease in benefits. So be very careful about that. Another item, survivor benefits. Can I receive a survivor benefit if my ex-spouse is deceased? Yes, you can. If you're eligible for a survivor benefit, if you're over 60 or older and you are unmarried, or if you remarried after age 60. Now, a reduced survivor benefit is available at age 60, and the survivor benefit maximizes at your widower's full retirement age of 66 or 67. Can I receive the maximum survivor benefit even if I receive a reduced spousal or retirement benefit? Yes, even if you're receiving a reduced retirement or spousal benefit, you're still eligible for the maximum Social Security benefit if you are full retirement age or older when you apply for your survivor benefit. After your ex-spouse passes away, you'll receive the greater of your retirement benefit or survivor benefit off your ex-spouse. Okay, so let's give you another example. Cynthia applied for her Social Security at age 62 and was receiving a reduced spousal benefit off her ex-husband, John. Cynthia is now 67 and John passed away. Because Cynthia has reached her full retirement age, she is eligible for up to 100% of John's retirement benefit. Okay, next item. Can I start my retirement benefit and then switch to my survivor benefit? How about vice versa? In some cases, a surviving divorced spouse may start with one benefit and switch to another. For example, you may be able to start with a reduced survivor benefit as early as age 60 and then switch to your retirement benefit at any time between the ages of 62 and 70. You may also be able to start with your reduced retirement benefit as early as age 62 and then switch to your survivor's benefit. So if you're going to be using any one of these strategies, you really want to ask the Social Security Administration for more information on how to restrict the scope of your application. Otherwise, the Social Security Administration will give you the greater of the two benefits. And you want to note that if you're under full retirement age, there are or may be limits on how much you can earn. Again, you want to contact the Social Security Administration for more information on that and to see if either strategy is available to you in your situation. Remarriage. What if my ex-spouse remarries? Even if your ex-spouse remarries, you're still eligible for a spousal benefit or survivor benefit. Social Security will pay benefits to your ex-spouse, their current spouse, and you, and no one's benefit will be reduced. I'm going to hammer that home. No one's benefit is reduced. So do not hesitate to take these benefits. Nobody gets hurt in taking, the ex-spouse benefit. What if I remarry? If you remarry, you generally forfeit the benefit of your ex-spouse. Now, there are two exceptions here, so don't start throwing things at me. If you remarry after age 60 or 50, after age 50, if you're disabled, you forfeit the spousal benefit off your first spouse, but you can retain the survivor benefit off them. Social Security will pay you the greater of your retirement benefit, the survivor's benefit off your ex-spouse, or the spousal survivor benefit off your current spouse. You can't receive all three benefits, but the Social Security will give you the greater of the three. And that's also another misconception. Sometimes people think, oh, I get his and mine. No, you get one or the other. That is a conversation that I have with a lot of people. Okay, second exception. If the second marriage ends through a divorce, annulment, or death, you can become re-entitled to the benefits off of the first marriage. So for an example, Carol was married to David for 15 years. After they divorced, she married to Edward for 10. Carol's now 66 and single. David remarried and Ed passed away recently. What are her options? Since both marriages lasted 10 years and ended, Carol could receive the greater of her retirement benefit, the spousal benefit off David, or survivor benefit off Edward. She can't receive all three benefits like we mentioned before, but she can receive the greater of the three. Okay. How about this? I remarried. When can I receive a spousal benefit off my new spouse? Well, you're eligible for a spousal benefit off your new spouse if you're age 62 or older and married to your current spouse for at least 1 year. Additionally, your current spouse must be receiving their retirement or disability benefit. Okay, how about working and receiving survivor's benefit? What if I worked? Well, if you worked, you generally receive the greater of your retirement benefit or the benefit based on your ex-spouse's earnings record. Can I receive a spousal or survivor benefit even if I never worked? Well, yeah, even if you never worked, you may be eligible to receive a spousal or survivor benefit off your ex-spouse. That happens all the time. Can I work and receive benefits at the same time? A special earnings limitation applies before full retirement age. So if you continue to work, are under full retirement age, and earned more than $18,240 in 2020, your retirement benefit, as well as the spousal and survivor benefit off your ex-spouse, may be temporarily withheld. So after you reach your full retirement age, you can earn as much as you want without any withholding. So do be careful with that as well. And lastly, what if I worked in a government position that did not pay into Social Security and my ex-spouse worked in the private sector? Well, your spousal and survivor benefits could be reduced by 2/3 of your government pension. So for this type of situation, you definitely want to go to the Social Security Administration's publication on government pension offset and read more about that, and also talk to your financial advisor about how that can impact your Social Security. So for more information and answers to your question about Social Security benefits, you would want to visit their website, which is www.ssa.gov. And I think you would know from prior videos with me that I do like their website. There's a lot of information there. User-friendly, yeah, for the most part, but you can definitely find a lot of information there. So I do recommend that you go visit the website. I want to thank you for joining me here today. Again, I'm Regina McCann-Hess, president of Forge Wealth Management. You can follow me on my website at forgewealth.com. And I'm on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at Forge Wealth. And on LinkedIn, you can find me at Regina McCann-Hess. Thanks and have a great day.